You are tuned into Coffee with Jalal.
या अली मदद सत आदाब एंड सलाम अलैकुम। मैं आपका होस्ट जलाल आपकी खिदमत में हाजिर। आप सब देख रहे हैं सलाम नमस्ते Calgary / Coffee with Jalal. Yes, that's a special presentation for today only. Then you are watching, of course, on Apna Punjabi TV or the Radio Source Sangam in Calgary. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us for the special edition of Suhana Safar musical journey. Yes, as you all know. So the Suhana Safar's next show, it's on October 3rd, Saturday. It's on 8 p.m. Eastern, if I'm not mistaken. Sorry, I just left my time somewhere. But I think it starts around 6 p.m. Mountain, 8 p.m. Eastern, and 7 p.m. Central. So make sure watch it. It's going to be live everywhere, especially Diamond Jubilee Group and a bunch of other groups as well. It's a Tuesday, of course. It's our regular scheduled day for the Salaam Namaste Calgary, but today we have a special edition for Suhana Safar, so we are merging both shows together. And thank you again, everyone, for joining us. All the comments, all the sharing already, which is going on. Thank you so much. So it's now, let's start the show. It's a time for my co-host to join me, Salma Jadavji. She's waiting backstage, so let me add her on. There we go. Yeah, Salma ji.
Yeah, how are you, Jalal?
शुक्र। how are you? आप कैसी हैं? ठीक है?
बिल्कुल ठीक है, सब खैरियत है।
Alhamdulillah.
How was your week? Everything went well?
Yeah, everything went well. Yes, winter is coming. I can feel it.
Yeah, but don't talk about it. We don't want snow. We had snow last year at this time.
Yes.
Yeah, and still we can see nice color leaves everywhere. So we should enjoy as much as we can. Because you never know कल का किसको पता क्या होने वाला है.
Yeah. That's right.
So
yeah,
enjoy
we don't
the
know.
day, take your day at a time, enjoy it and have fun. Because weather is weak, बहुत अच्छा जाने वाला है, so enjoy it and कल का कल देखेंगे और क्या होने वाला है. So I hope everybody, our listeners, viewers, all are doing well, keeping healthy and safe, and we wish this for everyone.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So apna Salma ji, so many people are watching already, including Nahida Kasam from UK, Narmi Jamal, of course, our good friend in Toronto, Anisha as well, our good friend Karima from Calgary, our good friend James' wife, and then of course we have Muni as well, Hussein, then we have Fatima Lakhani and Hussein Damji, and Sonia, Aslam, Abdul, Shefa, Gulrose as well from Edmonton. Thank you so much, everyone, and thanks for sharing as well, each and every one of you. So as you all know, this is the third show for Suhana Safar team, which is going to be on this Saturday. It's going to be jam-packed show. As usual, it's going to be a lot of good artists. But this time, Joy Salmaji is going to be a little bit different because it's for the North American Somali artists. So you'll see the Somali artists from US as well. So this is great. So let's start our show, because they're waiting backstage as well. So let me get them in. And first of all, one of the organizer, Mr. Azim Murji.
Yeah.
Azim.
Yeah, madam. How are you?
Fine, thank you. Fine, thank you.
Yeah, thank you for all your help and support. And everybody needs that. And thanks for everything. And inshallah, it's going to be a great show. Yeah.
Inshallah, sure, hope so. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Azim, like you guys are doing this show kind of inside. You don't have to worry about snow or anything.
Yeah, I'm surprised I'm not wearing a mask right now.
Isn't it nice for a change? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, otherwise you can't even recognize. Sometimes the masks are so big and so out there that sometimes you have to come closer to see who's this person I'm talking to.
I have now seen see-through masks, so people can wear makeup.
That's right. There are lots of see-through masks out there.
Yeah. Okay, let me add her, because you have other artists there, they're waiting as well. So next we'll go to Vancouver, our good friend Fatima Kasam.
Hi, Fatima. How are you?
Hello. Good. How are you guys?
Very well. How about you?
Yes, fantastic. It's such a sunny day here today.
Same here. Beautiful day in Calgary. Yeah.
Good. I'm so happy.
Fatima, maybe you will turn off your like your phone or something, because it's why, yeah, because we're getting echo from your side.
Oh, everything's off.
No, maybe your phone is ringing or something.
No.
No, okay.
That's better now.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. There we go. Okay. So now we go to our another artist, Zul Valani from Ontario as well. Oh, Zul bhai, Ali madad.
How are you guys doing?
Very well. How about you?
Good to see you guys.
Nice to see you too.
Yeah, good to see you too. Now it's like, our tradition now. Every 2-3 months we see you virtually.
It's so amazing though.
Yeah, it is amazing. It is amazing, no doubt.
Yeah.
So our last guest for this slot, she's from Edmonton, and very young, very little Inaya. Inaya.
Hi, Inaya.
I'm so excited to be here again.
That's great. That's great. Everybody's doing well, keeping healthy, safe, and the families are doing well.
Yeah, of course.
Good to know that. Yeah.
Chalo, very good. Yeah, thank you everyone for joining us. So Azim, we'll start with you. Like you are one of the organizers. So tell us about your event. Like, how, like now you are going North America. So what was the idea behind it, and what were you guys?
Well, initially we started with Canadian artists. Then we started getting more inquiries from actually from the US themselves that they wanted to take part in our Suhana Safar show. So we started a process where we would be inclusive and have like a North America show. And actually, we're really surprised that we have so much Ismaili talent out there. You will be surprised at not only just singing, but producing music, producing videos. It's like a whole package together. So we were really glad that we were able to get participation from a lot of people and groups together.
Yeah.
So we're looking forward for this show.
Great.
Awesome.
What are we'll go one by one?
Yeah, go for it, Salmaji.
Yeah. So Fatima, what about you? What do you think?
Is it still echoing on my side?
No, it's better.
North America. So what?
Okay, so no, I'm so thrilled to be part of Suhana Safar. I'm so thankful that I was actually selected through the audition process. And we have so much talent. I can't believe it. Like Canada and US, my talent is phenomenal. And I'm so blessed that I'm a part of this group,
Great.
Yeah, that's good.
So brought so much talent out. You couldn't find this otherwise. I don't know. This is a blessing in disguise or whatever it is, but it has brought so much talent, and people are looking forward to be a part of this Suhana Safar. Yeah,
absolutely.
That's so nice. Yeah.
And just wanna say the timings. It starts at 6:30 Mountain, 7:30 Central, and 8:30 Eastern on Saturday, October 3rd. Yeah. So Hussein just posted the time. So Zulba, this is your. I think you're enjoying with the whole group, and whatever chat going on in your group. So how do you feel about the artists? You're meeting different artists every time.
First of all, I would like to thank the Suhana Safar team for putting in those long hours to make this an awesome show, which is coming up on Saturday. And I'm actually honored to be part of this event again. And thanks, Jalal, for having me here again. And it's so amazing to see all these talented artists on the show. Like it's mind-boggling, but everyone is so good though. And hopefully it'll be an amazing show.
Inshallah.
Inshallah, yes.
Yeah.
So,
yes, your views. Yeah, you wanted to say something, sir?
Yeah, as I say, Azim, Hussein, Nafisa, and Riz Kamaria, thank you so much. Thank you again. Yeah.
They've done a very good job of it. Yeah.
Amazing.
That's right.
And Inaya, so now this is the second time going with the Suhana Safar. How do you feel? How do you like it so far?
Oh my God, I am so excited to be here again. So thank you so much for your support and love and for picking me once again to be in this amazing opportunity.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So big thanks to Jalal uncle, Azim uncle, Hussain uncle, and Riz uncle. Thank you guys so much.
Yeah. They have done a very good job. Yeah, it's brought so much, talent out there which we didn't even know exists. So it's great to do this show again.
Yeah, like I'm just counting days for it to come now. I'm so excited.
That's good.
Yeah.
Okay, so Azim, so now, there are so many artists, because of this online, you can find so many artists around the world now, basically. That's what it is. So now I think there are more artists online. They are doing like their own Facebook Live and everything. I think so. It's easy for organizers like you and us. It's easy to find artists these days.
Yeah.
It's actually it's harder because there are so many of them. I'll give you an example is because this is our third Suhana Safar, and we've had so many amazing artists from the first one and the second one. And to be honest with you, we would have liked to include everybody, but obviously, as you know, we cannot because we just don't have the capacity to make a show that's like 6 hours long.
Yeah.
So because if somebody was in our last show and not in this show, it only means that we just could not accommodate everyone. But everyone from the first two shows inclusive did an amazing job.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. Yes. So any other things you want to say, Fatima, Zul?
Zul is here, so I'll just mention that I've had the pleasure to perform with Zul. We actually did it in Diamond Jubilee.
Yeah.
And a small thing about Zul's family is his family is very, very musically talented.
Oh, wow.
When I moved to Canada from New York City, I got the chance to perform for the first time on stage in Canada was with the Karim Velanian group. And I sang the bongos or the congos. That was my exposure to music in Canada, and it was, the graciousness of the Velani family that they were so inclusive at that time, and that's how I got my foot into the door as a musician in Canada. So, thank you for the Velani family for that.
No, thank you. It's we have been actually with the Gito Kakanzana and all these concerts. We went to Chicago, Calgary, Vancouver, Edmonton, a few years back, and with Khurshid and all these other wonderful singers. It was an awesome time.
Great. Nice.
Nice.
Yeah. Keep up the good work, all of you. Yeah.
So Fatima, don't you think, once you kind of collaborate with any other group, then that group becomes a family. The reason I'm saying that, when we did the Future Superstar first show, we are still in touch with those kids. They still are in kind of hi, hello, still going on. So don't you think, this has become a small family?
Absolutely. And I have been bugging Hussain all the time, actually. We throw jokes back and forth. So yes, it's just like family,
It becomes like a family. You spend
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's right. Mm-hmm. That's right. Yeah.
So Inaya, so do you think you can sing a couple of lines for any song?
Sure.
Go for it.
Yeah, so I'll sing a Bollywood song. Yeah.
Okay.
तू आता है सीने में जब जब सांसें भरती हूँ तेरे दिल की गलियों से मैं हर रोज गुजरती हूँ हवा जैसे चलता है तू मैं रेत जैसी उड़ती हूँ कौन तुझे यूं प्यार करेगा जैसे मैं करती हूँ Thank you.
Wow. So beautiful. Very nice.
Wow. That's amazing.
But such sweet voice.
Wow.
Yeah,
Thank you.
beautiful. Yeah, everybody
Yeah.
is now waiting for Saturday, right?
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, yeah, Zul. There is there is a comment from Riz Yadav. Heads off to the Villani family for entertaining the entire global Jama throughout the Jubilee year.
Yes.
So if you can tell us what do you guys go all over the Canada or
Well,
did you
what
go
we do
like
is,
to Lisbon?
well, my younger brother is a keyboard player. I would say one of the finest in Toronto, and my Bobby is one of the great singers. And
Wow.
Oh,
yeah, and so my elder brother is a singer as well. So we have practices once every month or twice a month, and then well, right now nothing is happening because of all this, but we have done so many shows. We started actually personally, me, 1974, playing dandiya for all the Jamaat Khanas.
oh, mashallah.
Yeah,
Nice.
so we have been doing this all along. Gigs, all Jamaat Khanas in Toronto, outskirts. So it's been a passion, and what can I say? It's been amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's,
yeah.
it's all the
Super.
passion which comes out, when you have a passion for any kind of hobby, then
Exactly. Yes.
you go for it, and especially when the family is all musically oriented,
That's
then it
it. Yeah.
becomes easier
Yeah.
and better.
So
Yeah,
easier, yeah.
yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
It is
yeah,
like that. Yeah,
So shukr.
So
yeah,
sure, yeah.
that's right.
Okay, Azim, are you singing this time, Azim?
I
Oh
hope
my
he's
God.
singing. I hope Azim is singing.
No, well, no, I'm not singing this time. I can't host and sing at the same time. So maybe I'll also host and then I will sing. We're actually going to be having a international Suhana Safar next time, where we can have singers from all over the world.
Yeah,
Inshallah.
inshallah,
That'd
we'll
be
do.
great. Yeah.
That'll be so good. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, now Fatima, it's your time to sing a little bit for us. Can you?
I can. I'm just worried about my mic. So what's happening here is I'm trying a new setup. Can you? I don't know if you can hear me at all or not, but
No, we can hear you very well.
okay, so that's good, because what's happening is when everybody's talking, it gets picked up in my mic, and so I'm thankful that you're muting me actually.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. आज जाने ये जिद ना करो, आज जाने ये जिद ना करो, यूं ही पहलू में बैठे रहो, यूं ही पहलू में बैठे रहो, आज जाने के जिद ना करो, हाय मर जाने हम तो लुट जाएंगे, ऐसी बातें किया ना करो, आज जाने के जिद ना करो, आज जाने के जिद ना करो.
Beautiful.
All right.
Very nice. Very nice.
Wow, that was so amazing.
It was great.
It was great. Great.
So Zul, because you've been singing from 1974. Now we are in pandemic for the first time in our lives.
Yeah.
Now you see so many things are going on, like
Yes.
social media wise. I think you have to get used to it.
Exactly.
So as an artist, as a human being, as a community member, how do you feel about everything going on? But still we are shining, all our artists are shining these days.
Oh yeah, it's so amazing to see all this even young talent that's coming up. It's great for them to become part of this wonderful event.
Yeah,
So
for sure. Yeah, this is great. It has brought so many people together, so many artists together,
from so many
much
places.
talent. Yeah, so much talent, otherwise if there wasn't COVID, I don't know if he would have been able to do this. I don't know. I have no idea. But because of this, that's what I said in the beginning. It's a kind of a blessing in disguise.
And also the talent of the team, the background. They are putting in so many hours.
Yeah, that's right.
I don't know how they do it, but it's so awesome. So awesome.
It is awesome. Yeah, great. Yeah.
Nice. So Azimba, what do you want to say? About everything, about like your preparation, organization, everything going on. Yeah, what do you want to say?
Well, you know what? It all started with Hussein and I watching a show on TV, which was hosted by Akshay Kumar, and I can't remember the name, but they were showcasing all the Indian artists, and we said, you know what? Why don't we try something like that? So it started with an idea like that, and now we're a third session of Suhana Safar. And to be honest with you, the amount of talent that we have witnessed, we didn't even know that we have Ismailis that are capable of doing, shows like this.
Yeah, definitely.
That was our mission, was just to showcase Ismaili artists, because otherwise they don't get a platform.
Yeah.
And
you're right.
We have succeeded in doing that. So, shukr to that, and a lot of hard work especially from Hussein and Riz. So, hats off to them. I'm sure you'll be talking to them sooner on.
Yeah. You're right. Yeah.
True.
Yes. The organization is really good and it's working. That is the thing, that it's all working. And it is bringing so much talent together, so many artists from all over coming together, and that is the important thing, right? Yeah.
Our motto for the past couple of years has been one Jamaat. So to me, it is like, one Jamaat.
One Jamaat. Yeah, you are right. Yeah.
True.
So true.
Okay, Fatima, so let me ask you one more question to you, Fatima. Like you've been singing you've been singing for a while as well. We've seen you in Calgary. You are in Vancouver now. We've seen your videos and everything, and you sing our Khushali Geet as well. And when you were on our show on Salaam, Namaste, and you had a great kind of the mashed up, for all the Khushali Geet. It was so much wonderful. So how much important it is for the young generation to know all about all those our great songs.
I think it's very important. It's Geets are always part of our tradition of Dandiya Ras or Rasra, and I think it's very important. And it's awesome if the youngsters can learn all these Geets and bring them back to life, because there are a lot of Geets, old Geets that are still haven't surfaced. We don't hear them all the time nowadays. But if the youngsters search and find them, and there are a lot of talented artists that are young and they play the keyboard and they can make new renditions of these Geets, and then they can bring them back to life. It's wonderful. I think it's great. They can do that.
Yeah, they can put their more modern music to it and make it more fun, for themselves and for other youngsters, so that way it will be always there.
Yeah,
I think
that's right.
Tradition going. I think it's very important to keep that tradition going.
It is. You're right.
It is, yeah. So Zulbhai, what do you want to say before we let you guys go? What do you want to say the last message?
Okay, I'm going to actually sing a few lines of my next video coming up.
Please.
Sure.
Yes.
कभी कभी मेरे दिल ख्याल आता है कि ये बदन ये निगाहें मेरी अमानत है कि ये बदन ये निगाहें मेरी अमानत है ये गैसों की घनी छाँव है मेरी खातिर ये होंठ और ये बाहें मेरी अमानत है कि ये बदन ये निगाहें मेरी अमानत है.
Wow, nice. Very nice. Yeah. Evergreen song.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. Yeah. So that was nice talking to all of you, and everybody seems to be so excited and looking
Yes.
forward to it. And that is the energy we want, right?
Yeah, exactly.
That energy we want. Yeah, that's right. You can feel that. Yeah, it's all because of everybody being united and bringing everybody together. That is so important. Yeah.
And because of you all.
Yeah, we all are trying our best. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. We can't hear you.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Okay, sorry, I was on mute. Azim, what do you
Yeah.
want to say before we let you go?
Okay, I'll give you one line because I think somebody just posted that they wanted to hear me sing.
Yeah.
Okay, go for it.
मिलते ही आंखें दिल हुआ दीवाना किसी का अफसाना मेरा बन गया अफसाना किसी का मिलते ही आंखें दिल हुआ दीवाना किसी का. Thank
Wow, very
All
nice.
right.
Gold is gold. Yeah, beautiful. Yeah.
Okay, guys, thank you so
Yeah,
much.
thank you so much.
Thank you.
Inaya,
We'll
Thank
see
you.
you
Thank
soon
you.
again.
Thank you.
Nice.
Okay,
Take
and all
care.
the best. All
Bye,
the best.
everyone. Bye,
Saturday.
everyone. Bye.
Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. So
Thank
now,
you.
guys, Azim, Inaya, Zul, and Fatima, thank you so much. Now
Thank
we're going to
you.
have our next 4 artists, including organizer as well, on the screen very, very soon. Thank you so much, everyone.
Bye. Bye.
Bye. All right. So ye the
Yeah.
last 4. Now we're gonna move to next 4.
Okay.
Let me add. Next 2 we know them very well, Salmaji.
Yeah.
First one is Zena. Yaliman Zena.
Yeah, Limadet, how are you?
Hi.
Good. How are you?
I'm doing well.
Everything great?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Good. Nice to see that. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
good
yeah.
to see you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just started school a few weeks ago, so it's
Yeah.
been very
In
interesting.
this
Yeah.
situation. COVID
Yeah.
going on. How are you finding it?
Yeah, it's really interesting. So I go in half the time, and half the time is online. So it's a good
Online.
mix. It's a good kind of change of scenery rather than kind of being at home
Just at home.
stuck.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, it's been going well.
Nice, nice.
Oh, that's good. Okay, so let me add one more. Hello, Liam. Chhote
Hi,
Shahzade.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Very well. I love your hair.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
So cute. Yeah. You're doing well?
Yeah, I'm doing very well. I also just started school too, grade 11.
Started school, yeah. What grade?
11.
11. And what about you, Zena?
I'm in 12.
Yeah, also high school. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
tough now with
Yeah.
COVID going on and online and yeah. So you people are keeping safe and healthy and a lot of sanitizing and all that?
A lot of sanitizing and washing hands, yeah.
Yeah.
Good, good. Okay, Liam, was it windy in Toronto today or in Kitchener? Your hair. I know Salma likes it. I didn't like it.
Oh no.
Looks cute on you.
Yeah. I wanted to switch it up a little bit because I used to have straighter, but I just wanted to see.
No, I think I like it.
Thank you.
Or because there is a rumor there is a new girlfriend in town. Is that right?
Oh.
Oh, no. No.
No. Okay. Okay. Let me add one more person. Let me. She is one of the organizers. Nafisa Musa. Hello.
Hello. How are you?
Good. How are
Well,
you?
how
Good
about
to see you again.
Good to see you. Jalal, I miss you this time, man.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Sure. Don't tell Hussein. He will fire you. So how are you, Nafisa? How's everything?
I'm good, Shukar. Liam, I'm copywriting that name. I'm taking it. Chota Shehzada. Yes, Chota Shehzada was mine from the beginning. I've asked Dad for copyright and like actual rights. Okay, so when you make it big, I'll take a little bit.
So how's everybody doing? Everybody excited? Lot of positive energy going?
Yeah, it's really ramping up online.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, so everybody is looking forward to it. Yeah.
So, we actually, we are waiting for one more person, but we can start our conversation. So, Nafisa, I'll start with you because you are one of the organizers, hosting as well. So, how much was it different than the last time? Yeah, what did you find different? Or
you know what? I think every time we've done it, it's a lot more, and I think I said this with you last time, it's a lot more, I guess, relaxed. I think the first one, we were a bit nervous. We didn't know what to expect. And now it's just fun. I think this time was just a lot more fun. And I had Azim next to me. So there's some funny moments. I don't know if you'll get to see all of them, but we have some pretty funny bloopers between the two of us. I think siblings, when we host together, we just burst out laughing a lot of the time. My kids enjoyed watching us shoot, so that was fun.
Oh, okay.
It's nice to have fun at the same time.
Yeah, absolutely.
So boring,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we have our fourth person as well. How are you,
Very good, very good. Yeah.
Are you keeping well?
Yes, keeping well. Yeah, it's. I have to keep well now before the weekend, before the video presentation. So I think things are going well. I've got my thermos of chai ready, so it's going well.
You're putting in late nights, Kamar Saib.
Yeah. I mean, I just put my clock away, my watch away, and just
That's good.
Shukar. So Zena, let's start with you, Zena. You came on board kind of on our social media world last time, through the Future Superstar. Now you're here. So then, of course, your journey now, it's on the move now. So how do you feel now? Because people started to know now.
Yeah, I think it's been great. So, I mean, I started kind of getting back into music when COVID first started, and I've definitely learned a lot over the past few months. So I learned how to produce tracks. So all of the music that I put out, it's all I produce it myself. It's a long process, but it's truly the most fun thing to do. Just sit there in my room for a few hours and just make something. So I've definitely grown a lot over the past few months, and I'm glad that everyone is able to enjoy what I've been able to share.
That's good. I think that's great. Yeah. What about you, Liam?
So I used to sing many ginans and qasidas since the age of 4, around 4 or 5 years old, and I picked it up from my local Jamaat Khana ginan teacher and also my dad. But then I got into making videos and making covers of Bollywood and English songs. When I was around 14 years old. I used to do some YouTube, and then I used to also do a musical stage show within my local community, and we would perform to thousands of people. We would do big dances and everything, and someone used to videotape those for me, and I used to put them on my YouTube channel, and it was a really fun time. But now since it's COVID, I haven't been doing that since the start, so I kind of missed that. But I have this platform to share my voice and share my talent and everything with everybody, all the community and everything. So it's very fun.
Good.
Yeah, true. So Nafisa, now, of course, now you this time you have a North American, the kind of artist from US as well.
Yeah.
How was how was that experience?
It's nice. I mean, I think, as I said, with every show, we've kind of diversified, right? We started kind of not knowing where this would go, and now it's become national and hopefully international, and there's just so much talent out there, which is so nice to see, both local and further away. And as I think was said in the last segment, it was that we've all become kind of a Suhana Safar family,
that's right.
Which is really cool. We just keep expanding, so that's kind of nice.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah. Yes, Reza, what's going on now? How is it going?
Actually, it's going really good. I mean, we keep raising the bar a little bit for each show, as Azim alluded to, in the last segment, that our next Suhana Safar might lead us into an international platform. And I think within the global Jamaat, as you can see, even with the combination of Portugal, Diamond Jubilee, many people have gotten to see that talent is on the four corners of the world, right? And it's so great that this time in COVID has given the opportunity to many of our artists who don't necessarily get a platform, like for instance Zaina, and I mean, we've seen a lot of her covers and the way she's producing and stuff, like you would never have seen that before. And I think to bring her on this platform again with Liam, and there's so many other artists, Inaya, I mean, these are all our future young leaders, right? And so I think it's great with the Suhana Safar platform. As Azim said, it all started out as something very small, but we've actually catapulted that to a little bit of a larger platform. We are now, obviously with the help of Jalal Bhai, yourself, Koffee with Jalal, many other people who have actually supported us in the back end. I think with Saturday's show, people are in for a really big surprise. And I think just to also add what Azim said, it's a case that, unfortunately we couldn't have each and every person during the show, but that doesn't mean that they're not at all, in that caliber or talent. I mean, we want to make sure that we can even use that talent go forward. But again, we didn't want to create like a 6-hour show, because the streaming platform for a 6-hour show would be too long. And I think, we'd need a lot of chai to go through that, So,
So you let me ask you this, Kamran sir, because now, you have your group, then, of course, when, you see a lot of artists come, on your group, then plus we get so many artists on both our shows. Then, maybe it's only my opinion, maybe, it's only me who's thinking that, what I've noticed, any artist anywhere in the world, either they're in Pakistan, India, or they're in the US or anywhere else, they love to post their song in Canada, in Canadian group.
That's right.
Is that right? Or is it only me who's thinking of it?
Well, no, you're absolutely right. I will give you, you had Zoeb on a couple of days ago, right? Whenever he releases something, Nafisa, I mean, we all reach out to each other. I mean, they all say, can you post it? Everybody's looking for, some viewership, right? And I think in the context of even you having them on the show, the Diamond Jubilee, group page, I think we've given them that platform to share, right? And I think that's where the craving for an artist is yes, we have some great avenues where people can post, be it YouTube and whatnot. But I think to share in some of these inside groups, there's a lot of viewerships, right? And I know many people have commented, like they've put videos, through our Facebook page, and before they know it, they've got like 1,000, 1,500 views in one day, right? And I think because people are inquisitive, and I think if we can offer that, and of course with your show, since the pandemic, I think you've been bringing a lot of people on. It has given people their little bit of fame, to get onto the internet. And so kudos to you. I mean, you're doing a great job, both you and Salma, and I think this is where we can keep going. There's a lot of community here. As Azim said, it's one Jamaat, but there's a lot of community that we can correlate with, right? Whether it's the talent sector or even those who have maybe a different type of talent, could be poetic, could be anything. And I think that's where, even with your future superstar show, I think that in itself is something that, you've really pushed, and I'm glad for that as well.
Yeah, definitely. You said very good things. That definitely. Platform for upcoming artists is the most important thing.
That's right.
That is the most important. That's what it is.
Well, Ketan is starving artists, but I don't think they're starving anymore. They're only starving for viewership.
Right? That's the word. Because everybody doesn't get the audience, like a physical audience.
That's right.
It's not easy for them. But this this platform has brought them that they can be viewed anywhere in the world. And that is so important for them that
That's right.
they will,
That's right. With no ticket price.
Yeah. That's right. Otherwise, they can't get that stage to perform until unless there is something going on, an event has to be put on and all that.
Exactly.
And that is not easy to do. And this thing, with all your help and other people like you are here, so with all your help, this is happening. And then kids are really happy about it.
Sure.
Yeah.
Let me ask you, Zaina, this, before I ask you the question, let me add to you, whatever we are talking right now. Of course, so, we get the artists on our show, or they are doing in Diamond Jubilee Group. But without the passion of our viewers, the people who are watching every day, I think we have the great, or the passionate viewers here in Calgary or Canada. They love music. They love artists.
They just love it.
Matter if it's a Zaina or if it's a Zoe from Congo, if it's a Nafisa from UK, doesn't matter. If it's a Suleiman from Pakistan, doesn't matter. As long as they're artists, they are musician or singer, they love music. And I think, kudos to all the people who are watching right now or who will watch later on as well. Kudos to them. And thank you so much from all of us. You guys are doing great job commenting, sharing. It's just amazing. That gives us so much energy to do a show. What about Zaina? Do you get any energy from any viewers?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's great to have people who enjoy music as much as I do. I think music is something that brings us all together, no matter which background we're from, our different experiences. It's something that it's common that all of us can enjoy, and I think it's amazing that we have such something that exists like that can bring us all together, no matter what our differences are.
You're so right. Well, so very well said. Yeah. Yes, Nafisa, your views? Anything you want to add?
I think everyone's pretty much said it. I think that Golden Jubilee really opened the floodgates to welcome art as a form that people could express themselves. I think before that, it wasn't, not as encouraged, I guess. The families that encouraged their kids or their relatives to perform, that was a given. But I think that Golden Jubilee and Jubilee Arts just catapulted art into the front lines. And I think that changed everyone's perception as to how they view art as, a career choice. I think, when I was growing up, I don't think that you could say, I want to be a singer, or I want to be an actress, or I want to be an actor of some kind. They'd look at you and say, well, that's not going to put food on the table, right? Whereas now it's a valued, it's an asset. And I think people are really considering either doing it as a hobby, as a passion, or actually, making a career out of it, whether they produce music or go on to become, internationally renowned. I think that Golden Jubilee just catapulted that.
Definitely. So true. So true.
So Liam, I think I saw you first. You were you were not that little, but you were still singing. But as you grow, I can see the maturity coming in your sound, and you can a little bit confidence coming as well. So I think so. You think this kind of shows, Suhana, Safar, Future Superstar, is that helping you?
Yeah, so I really took music more seriously from when I went to Portugal for the Diamond Jubilee. I performed Jubilee Arts National. I really took it seriously then because I really started enjoying it, and I saw that other people liked it too. So the Smiley community has brought so much art and music into our daily life that we have so many platforms such as this, Suhana Safar, where I can perform alongside many talented Canadian and artists from the US. So it just made me like it even more, and now I just enjoy it every single day.
You're so right. Yeah. This has opened up doors for everyone, people like you who are so talented, and this Diamond Jubilee Arts was great. Yeah, it has opened up so many doors for everyone.
That's true. So Kamra sir, because you see so many artists in your group as well, from young to all the way to the old age.
That's right.
It doesn't matter if they are from Smiley community or not, because there are so many other people they post as well. So I think we are very close now, all the artists,
Exactly.
Because we all part of the group as well. We are following them. They are following us. I think, feels so good because, as you know, His Highness always talk about the bridge between communities. And I think
Exactly.
that's helping a cause as well, isn't it?
Yeah, and I think we must realize that music doesn't have any boundaries, right? And I think with a lot of artists, whether you are a drummer, a vocal singer, a keyboard player, you can actually push the envelope to a level where you're comfortable with, right? Many singers say, okay, I can't sing with this pitch, but then, they make themselves comfortable singing in a different form, right? So I think there's no boundaries. And I think what we're seeing here too, we've got talented artists, especially with this show, from the young age to the more senior age, right? And we've got talent which has been, singing maybe for a little while versus talent that have been singing for years. And we've noticed even in Suhana Safar 1 and 2 as well, we had artists who, in some cases, we would hear them here and there, but, the amount of talent that everybody has, especially within the community, you're right in the sense that, these are platforms that we've really enhanced and really brought out their inner souls, right? And I think, even to have here Zaina and Liam here, and inshallah, hopefully before time is up, we'll get both of them to do a piece, right? Let's
yes. We would like to hear.
And I don't want to exclude Nafisa. She's more than welcome to sing as well. but yeah, no, I think overall, again, with our platform, we see so many different artists. And I think everybody's reaching out now with some confidence level, right? Because they know during the pandemic, you're doing it in the comfort of your own home. It's very hard to tell somebody, just get on stage and sing in front of 5,000 people. But now I think with the confidence level a lot of these artists have, I guarantee you put them on a stage and open the curtains and they're going to fly,
Yeah.
So I think that's a great thing.
Absolutely, yeah.
Awesome,
absolutely.
So now, Zaina, it's your time to sing now, Zaina.
Yeah, for sure.
Go for it.
इतनी मोहब्बत करो ना मैं डूब न जाऊं कहीं वापस किनारे पे आना मैं भूल न जाऊं कहीं देखा जब से चेहरा तेरा मैं तो हफ्तों से सोया नहीं बोल दो ना जरा दिल में जो है छिपा मैं किसी से कहूँगी नहीं बोल दो ना जरा दिल में जो है छिपा मैं किसी से कहूँगी नहीं.
Wow. Nice voice. Yeah.
Thank you.
So, very good.
Very nice.
Very nice.
So,
how about Liam?
Yeah.
All right. I'll just sing a couple lines of Jo Beji Di Dua.
Go for it.
सांसों ने कहा रुक मोड़ लिया कोई ना नजर में ना आए धड़कन ने कहा दिल छोड़ दिया कहा छोड़े ने जिस्मों ने साए यही बार बार सोचता हूँ तन्हा में यहाँ मेरे साथ साथ चल रहा है यादों का धुआं जो भेजी दी दुआ वो जाके आसमां से यूं टकरा गई कि आ गई है लौट के सदा जो भेजी थी दुआ वो जाके आसमां से यूं टकरा गई कि आ गई है लौट के सदा.
Wow.
Kya baat hai,
Wow.
Liam? I have to. Can I say something?
Yeah.
Go for it.
I want to say something. Liam, your voice over the past it's just exponentially better.
Thank you so
Kamar
much.
Sahib, hats off.
Yeah.
He's
Like,
doing
fantastic.
great.
Very
All
nice.
the young artists are doing just
Like,
phenomenal.
fantastic.
I think the control that both, I mean, here Liam and Zaina have in their voice.
Yeah.
You know, and I can just see because, you know, both Liam and Zaina, if you've seen online, they do a wide repertoire of ginans, right, and kasidas, and I mean, I've been reciting for a long time, and just their range, and you know how they take the sur in the tal. It's just remarkable that they have that control in their voice. So
Yeah.
I know
Definitely.
even myself, I get a little bit jealous nowadays, but but he
We're proud.
It's
yeah,
good. It's
I
healthy.
say proud. Yeah, I mean
Yeah.
he can take some ginans to a level which I don't think I could even in my younger years, right? So that's great. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's healthy.
So Liam, you know, let me ask you this something, you know, from inside.
Yeah.
No one is working except me and you. So how's the dad with you when you are learning or when you are, you know, getting some tips?
So he likes to encourage me he likes to encourage me a lot. So he feels like very strongly when I sing. So yes, he's like one of the biggest parts of my whole singing career right now. So he encourages me a lot.
Nice. Good.
Yeah.
So Nafisa, what do you want to
Yeah.
say before we guys let you go?
I'm excited. I don't know. I was actually I texted Kamar Sahib earlier. I said, you know what? Can you take a look? Because you know, a couple of, I mean, I'm old, so I said I don't want to look tired and I don't want to look like this, but you know, hopefully it turns out really well. We're getting a lot of good feedback on social media, so that's exciting. I think the social media age has really helped us. Your show has really helped us, and we're just so excited for the lineup. Like, the lineup is amazing.
Yes.
The lineup is really great. So I'm super excited.
Yeah.
We all
Well,
are.
we'll come to you last, Kamra Sahib. So let's say, Zaina, what do you want to say before we go?
Yeah, I want to say, you know, first of all, thank you so much for having me on your show again. It's been really amazing, and I'm really excited for the show on Saturday. I think the piece that I will be that will be showcased by me. It's something that I worked on for probably like the longest that I've ever worked on anything before. It took me about like a month to do, and I worked really hard. I've recorded the entire track. I produced it myself. I recorded the vocals, and I did the video and the editing by myself as well. So it's something that I'm really proud of, and I'm really excited for everyone to see it.
Good job.
Well, okay, what's your YouTube channel, if you want to say?
It's Zaina, my name, Zaina Music, all one word.
Zaina Music.
Good.
What about you, Liam? What do you want to say, buddy?
I just want to say also thank you so much, Jalal uncle, and everybody else, to my dad for always pushing me, for encouraging me to express my voice with everybody, and for giving me such a platform. I'm also so honored to be performing alongside many talented artists across North America this time, and maybe inshallah next time internationally. And the song that I'll be performing for Suhana Safar this time, it's a very upbeat and fun song, so I encourage you guys to dance to it too as well.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Okay, Liam and Zaina, I want to offer you guys a 1 hour musical show, either on Koffee with Jalal or Salaam, Namaste, Calgary. Can we schedule something?
Wow.
Yeah,
After
for
the
sure.
Suhana Safar, 1 hour show with you guys,
Definitely.
just you two.
Of course.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, Kamra Sahib will plan it, Kamra Sahib, in October sometime.
Yeah, sure. That's good. Yeah, that would be great. I think they've been also, I think, behind the scenes chatting a little bit to do some collaborating. So maybe that can come into fruition for that show as well.
Yes, I think it'll be awesome.
That'd be great.
Very good.
Okay, so Kamra Sahib, before we let you go, what do you want to say now? It's going to be live on Facebook and YouTube as well?
Yeah, we're going to be everywhere. So I think, whether you're on your mobile tablet or iPhones, any screen that's going to be in front of you will be having Suhana Safar, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time this Saturday. We've actually gone as far as gone to the what is it called? The CRTC Communication Network.
Yeah, that's right.
You know how they have the Amber Alerts? They're actually programmed, so when you turn your TV on, all you will see is Suhana Safar. So 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Saturday. Everybody else can do the time zone changes. But definitely, I mean, Make sure you're glued to the screens. It's a show not to miss, and I think everybody's worked really, really hard. It's a show that I think everybody will be impressed with.
Yes, it's going to be 2 hours of musti and
That's right.
dancing and everything. Yeah, it'll be fun, lots of fun.
Yeah.
So, guys, yeah, so thank you so much,
Thank
Zaina,
you.
Liam, Nafisa, and Ramazan.
Thank you.
I think Ramazan will
Thank
be
you,
back at
Yalimadad.
the
Thanks for all your support and the hard work. Thank you.
Thank you, Yalimadad.
Thank you.
Yalimadad.
Yeah. So, guys, here is Zaina, Liam, Nafisa, and Riz Jadhav Ji from Diamond Jubilee Group. Oh, so guys, so don't forget this Saturday, 8:30 Eastern, 6:30 Mountain, or 7:30 Central. So the show will be live on Facebook and YouTube. It's going to be on Diamond Jubilee Group, Koffee, Jalal Group, Entertainment Canada Group, and the YouTube as well on the Diamond Jubilee YouTube as well. So now we're gonna add our next group. I believe they are here as well. Okay, let me add one by one. We'll start with Amira and Akbar. Yalimadad.
Yalimadad.
How are you?
Good.
I think this is the first time for us. We are meeting virtually.
Yeah, we haven't
So you
met.
guys are from Canada?
Yes, from Edmonton.
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 Nice. Our neighbors. Yeah.
Our neighbors. Yes. Well,
Yeah.
welcome to the show.
Yeah. Nice to meet you virtually. Sorry we can't meet physically, but it's always nice to meet people and virtually. And this is what is happening these days. But at least we can see each other and put the names to the faces and meet this way. And it's nice that we can do that. Before we could not even do this. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
And so now you know our face. When we come to Edmonton, so we can go for lunch.
yeah.
Yes.
Okay, let me add our good friend Karim Gilani from Edmonton as well. Yalamat Karim bhai.
Yeah, Karim.
How are you?
How are you? Nice to see you.
Very nice to see you all.
Yeah, doing well.
Absolutely. So thrilled to be a part of this show. Thank you.
Great. Yeah,
Yeah,
welcome.
Yes, Karim bhai, this is your first time to be on the Suhana Safar, isn't it?
Absolutely, yes.
Yes. And of course, the same as for the Amira and Akbar. So we'll wait for two more people. I believe Hussein and Shafiq Lalani is supposed to join us, but we'll start with you guys. So we'll start with you, Amira and Akbar. Like you are new for us, I believe new for other viewers as well. So tell us about yourself.
Okay, so I've been in Edmonton for over about 40 years.
Wow.
And I'm from Uganda, East Africa. I'll now get more into the music. I started this music as a part of Smiley bands with the Rasra and all that. And also I've been performing with other bands, and my primary instrument is playing harmonium, and also harmonica as well. And now we're here to Amira. Go ahead, Amira.
My name is Amira Kanji, and I love Bollywood music.
Wow.
Okay, do you sing, Amira?
Yes, I do.
Oh, nice.
Okay. Well, good to have you on the show. Thank you so much. Now, okay, we have Hussein as well, organizer.
How are you?
Yeah, good. Thank you. How are you?
Very well. Everything good?
Shukran. Keeping busy. We're excited. We're looking forward to the weekend.
Everybody is.
Yes, everyone.
Hi, Amira.
So Sunbhai, of course, like this time you are going North America, like Canada, US as well. So how was that experience?
It was actually very good. You know what? Surprisingly, we got a lot of submissions. I think close to 80 submissions in a matter of a few weeks, and we found a lot of hidden talent. A lot of talent from Canada, a lot of talent from the US. So I think we're very fortunate that we did. We were able to connect with these new artists. So it's exciting, and we're looking forward to it.
Good. Yalimadad, Shafiq.
Yalimadad.
How are you?
Yeah.
Good. How are you?
Nice to have you on our show. Yeah, it's
Thank
good.
you.
Everybody's collaborative effort is going to be great.
Well, I want to thank you all for the wonderful work that you do and to invite us onto the show. It's definitely my first time, but Nice to. I've heard so many good things about you. So my hats off to you. Continue to keep up the great work.
We are all trying with everybody's support and the viewers. Viewers are the most important for us, and their support is very important. So this is going on because of that. Yeah.
Good.
So you like Shafiq, are you from Canada or do you sing?
I'm from Edmonton. I do sing, but usually just in Kane.
Hold on. So you're the camera sab on like on tabla.
Yes.
Oh, camera sab. Oh God, yeah. Of course, we met in Calgary when you came with Shabnam Narali.
Yeah, we met. You did show for us at South Jamaat Khana. I'm from South Jamaat Khana.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's why you play so beautiful. I can't just.
Thank you.
It's so amazingly you play. Yeah, it's so nice. Yeah.
I was the one who was doing live, and then your wife noticed that.
Oh, that's right. Now I got it.
Yes.
Now the connection is coming clear.
Yes. Now I got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, good to have you, Kamran sir. Thank you so much.
Good. Thank
you. Okay, Karimba, let's start with you. Karimba, of course, you are being kind of singing for a while now, and now this is the first time with Suhana Safar. And tell us about your journey, during pandemic, about as an artist, what's going on.
You cannot hear him.
He's on mute.
Am I?
No,
mute?
it's good. It's good now. Now we can hear you.
I'm okay.
Yes, better now. Yeah, you can hear.
So I think this pandemic has been extremely important. I think for being an artist, because music and music lovers such as Suhana Safar team and many others, music has become like a balm for the soul. You see a lot of these musicians through social media are trying to connect. And this is the time I would say that music has shown people how this music and the connection of soul is. Music is the feast for the soul. Mausiki ruh ki giza hai. And this is really, during this pandemic, I would say that music has become a force, and the community such as the Suhana Safar team has shown us that, we shouldn't be taking music lightly anymore.
Yeah. So right. Yeah.
Go ahead, Salmaji.
Yeah, I was just going to say. So, I know this pandemic has got his negative things also, but it has got a lot of positive things that people got the chance to slow down in other things and concentrate on their passion and hobby. And even though there were not events going on, like a physical events, but people were started to do what they really wanted to do, and they never had time for that. And in a way, it was a blessing in disguise that everybody slowed down in other things and concentrated what they really enjoyed doing it. So I think that has brought so much goodness in a way. I'm not saying that COVID is good to have, but other things we slowed down and we concentrated on what we love. People explored. People knew they had that talent, but they could not do it because of so many other circumstances. Like people started exploring cooking and art and crafts and music and singing and all that. So now then they realized that we had this talent and we all needed some time. And it was in a way blessing in disguise for a lot of people. But it had its bad things on the other side, but it also brought a lot of good things too. Yeah, and we started calling people, Skyping people, FaceTiming people, which we just used to write a one-line text, right? That became so common that, okay, hello, how are you, kind of a thing. But now you see, we are meeting you virtually, we are putting faces to the names, we are all talking to each other. We can have so many people on the screen and we can talk to everybody. Nobody did that before, isn't it right? So it has brought a lot of things and a lot of talent which we didn't even know, like what we are going to experiment now. You people and the other people. We have so many, like Hussain said, 80, right, Hussain? So
almost 80 submissions. Yes.
So we didn't know about that. So it has really brought things in perspective that things can be done this way also. Yeah. Yes.
Okay, Akbar and Amir, like Amir, of course, you are new for us as well. So, do you have in your family as a singer, a musician as well? Like,
yes, I have quite a few siblings. They do singing. My brothers, sisters, everybody.
Oh.
Okay.
Wow, nice.
Into it as well. Yeah. And I was on and off until Amira came into the picture, and then again, talent breeds talent. That's
right.
Great.
Yeah.
So during COVID time, do you get together as a family and enjoy the singing and music together?
Yes, and and all that. Yes.
Great. That's nice. Yeah. And
So Shafiq Lalani, like this is your first time as well, with the group. So how do you feel, because whenever you join any group, so it's like it becomes a very close family. So I think we need this kind of pandemic. I think we need that, isn't it?
Yes. Well, I've been for many years. I've known Karim Bhai. Should actually say Dr. Karim, but I've known him for many years, and he's invited me to perform in many different places. I've performed with Akbar in Jamaat Khana programs. So there's a lot of artists from across really our country that we've had an opportunity to perform with. But obviously during COVID, it just brought some of these people together. Shabnam, which I think we'll be having on your show a little bit later. I performed with her in Calgary, as you'd mentioned, and elsewhere as well during the Diamond Jubilee. So, but it has definitely brought us closer together because we can't do a live show, but we can definitely do shows where people can still benefit and enjoy the music from the comfort of their home.
Yeah. So speaking of Diamond Jubilee, Mugi Sahib, why don't you how was your experience during the Diamond Jubilee?
It was wonderful. I mean, Calgary was a great host city for having lots of fun programs in their Jamaat Khana. My hats off to the MKs in Calgary. We did also some devotional programs in Edmonton as well, and also Red Deer. And then I guess the icing on the cake was to go down to Portugal, and I was invited with different groups that were global and to play with global artists. So people that I've never played with before, all of a sudden, 7 a.m., we would have a practice session, and that night we would have a show with them. And the next morning, we practice at another group at 7 a.m. and have a show with them at night. So it was a very exciting, almost 6 days of performing nonstop. It was just really amazing. And it was, I think it was food for the soul for any musician to be amongst global artists and to be able to just perform like that and to get to make some new friends and perform alongside with them, especially on a joyous occasion like the Diamond Jubilee, just before the I think that was really the climax of the Jubilee.
Yeah, super.
Yeah, that was
on a musical note.
on a musical note, that's right. Yeah.
So Hussain bhai, so now you are moving forward with this group. So you have so many, I think, new artists as well this time. So do you want to talk about the new artists? Few things, how do you define them?
Yeah, as I mentioned, there are lots of new artists. We've never worked with Karim Bhai, with Shafiq Muki, Akbar, Amira, so a lot of new artists. I think I would say 90% of our artists this time are actually new.
Wow.
So we're very lucky. We found some hidden gems in Western Canada, a few phenomenal artists in Montreal. Obviously, our great friends from across the border in the U.S. Some absolutely amazing singers.
Great.
When we saw the submissions, we were floored. We just, we couldn't decide on who's gonna be picked, and then that's where we kind of went out and asked judges from outside to come in and pick and use their musical knowledge to help us to make sure that everybody gets the opportunity.
Yeah.
Nice. Something funny actually, when when I saw Kareem by submission, it said Dr. Kareem Gilani. So I messaged him and I said, "What kind of a doctor are you?" And he said, I have a PhD in music. So I was assuming that he's a family physician, and if we say something wrong, then we're in trouble. But I think we were lucky. He ended up being he's got a PhD in music. So I think I was lucky I got away without having an injection this time.
That's right.
I wish I would have said that I am a medical doctor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's so good to have you all and talking about all this. What's good, exciting energy is there, that everybody is waiting for it and everybody is looking forward to it. Yeah, it's going to be great. It's so much talent and so much support and help and organizing and all that. It's been great. Yeah. So
special thanks to Jalal and Salma. You guys always promoting artists, no matter from Canada, from US, from India, wherever they're from. So hats off to you guys. That's a big thing. So
we try.
We try.
Kudos to you guys. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you. We are trying our best so that we bring all the talent which we cannot meet and go there, or they cannot come here. So we are bringing the talent to people like this. So I think it's very important.
Yeah. So Karima, so now nowadays, now we know so many artists. It's easy to meet online. Like you did your last song, it was from the East Africa, or Pakistan artists as well. So you think collaboration is way to go now? That that helps you more kind of spread the love.
Absolutely. I would say that I think this COVID time, as Salma Appa was putting together very, beautifully, that, we were all very busy in the outer world. But I think COVID has slowed down, and now we are searching within ourselves.
Yeah.
And, the families have become closer to each other, the music, art, the spiritual side of ourselves, which is also very important. So you are right, Jalal bhai, that, the collaboration is the way forward. And I must say that, having said that, so many of our legends, for example, late Shamshu Jamal or Khurshid Noor Ali or Dr. Haider Ali Dina, and many of those older musicians, we can't, discard them either. So it's a continuation.
Yeah.
So I think what we need to do, what I'm seeing it here, is that those who are into the technology are more in the front side of the screen.
Yeah.
I think what needs to be done, that we really need to find jam musicians within the community who may or may not have the access to the technology, but they may be really very good.
So well said.
So, we really need to go beyond our individual selves and look at the talent from the purest form. And I think Suhana Safar is one of the group who is trying to, search for the true talent. And I really appreciate that.
So right. So true, sir. Yeah, that's what we need. All the gems who are there but hidden.
Absolutely.
And we have to make them shine.
There are many others. Many others.
That's right. We have to make them shine also. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We can't forget our legends.
No.
Yes. No, we can't forget them. Yeah. So Akbar and Amira, would you like to sing any song, like kind of a couple of lines?
Jalal
Yes,
bhai?
yes. We'll perform one stanza. Okay, Amira?
Okay. अजीब दास्तां है ये ये रोशनी के साथ क्यों तुम मुझे बसे ये रोशनी के साथ क्यों तुम मुझे बसे ये कितनी हो गई कि जब बड़ी हुआ तुझसे अजीब दास्तानी कहाँ शुरू कहाँ खत्म ये मंजिलें हैं कौन सी ना वो समा सके ना हम
Wow.
Thank you.
This is one of my favorite songs.
Jalal bhai,
Amazing. Ji bhai.
I just want to share something. I
Yeah,
actually
please
found
go
this
for
out
it.
very recently about Amira, and I believe Amira has, I think, over 200 songs, right, Amira, memorized.
What?
Yes.
Is that right, Amira?
Yes.
Over 200 songs memorized. And she doesn't even need a piece of paper to sing them. Isn't that amazing?
Wow.
She's amazing. Yeah, she's amazing.
So how come we haven't heard about you ever?
Well, I guess this COVID did the magic, and now you'll hear more of.
Good things are coming out of this COVID. Yeah.
We have performed quite a bit with Karim, Shabnam, and Muki Saib. Amira also plays saxophone, and Muki Saib has accompanied her on tabla as well.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Nice. Nice. Shukar. Mukesh, let me ask you this, Mukesh, because, when we had a Diamond Jubilee and Jubilee Art, Jubilee Games, we had Jubilee Arts, we had, and, Lisbon, everything went on. So being a leader, because you were you were on the seat that time. So being a leader, so you see now so many artists now all over the world, especially in our community. So how do you feel from inside? What's the future looks like now?
I think it's remarkable because, one of the things that in the past was always about Jubilee Games. It was always sports. And there's a lot of people in our community that are sports oriented and play different games, and whether it be badminton, ball hockey, whatever, you name it. But all of a sudden, the focus this year or this Diamond Jubilee became the arts. And I think what it did was it brought out a lot of people that were hidden talents and gems, and people that maybe weren't pursuing it, but all of a sudden saw an opportunity to present themselves. So at the Jubilee Arts, locally in Edmonton, as well as in Toronto, it was just amazing to see all of the talent and the artists that are there, and they presented their talent in such a great way and showcased it. So I think going forward, I think we should see, and I believe we will see more of that as well, because it's something that's an initiative of Hazrat Imam that he wanted to have that focus. And I think we're going to see a lot of that as well. So I'm excited about that. Very excited, because it's very nice to play and perform alongside our brothers and sisters from around the globe.
Yeah.
And one more question, before we go to Karim, Mugisa. So you playing tabla, right? Like you play tabla. How long you been playing that?
Well, I started at a young age. So now if we do the math, somebody's going to figure out my age. So let's just say I've been playing for 40 years and I'm 40.
Wow.
So I'm just kidding.
Mashallah.
40 years.
So you are only 45.
So he could have started when he was 5 years old.
Muki Saib, I was gonna guess you're 25, but I guess I was wrong.
Well, I'm kind of pushing that 55 mark. So,
Mugisa, can we squeeze you in a future superstar under 17?
Well, nowadays with technology and makeup and all these things, it's amazing what they can do. So
yeah, that's right.
But I definitely feel like I'm 16 at heart. So
That should be the way. That should be the way. It will always keep you young and playing tabla forever.
Yeah.
That's how we should feel. This music keeps us young and keeps us alive. And you know, like it brings everybody together. That's what Maula wanted. That music has no, you know, borders.
Absolutely.
We all are together. We all are the same when we are listening, enjoying, playing, whatever we are doing. Music brings us all together, and that's what was Jubilee Arts was. Yeah.
And just to add to that, I found that during this time, especially the devotional programs that took place in Jamaat Khanas, in the school halls, they were amazing because you take what Karim Bhai said about the spirituality and you tie that in with music, and it's just amazing. So, you know, every opportunity that we had to perform in a Jamaat Khana setting, devotional programs, Sufi music, whatever that may be, it just becomes very, very memorable. And the last one was just before COVID hit. We were very fortunate to perform in Vancouver at the Burnaby Lake Jamaat Khana for their 30th anniversary. And so who will be on your program soon, and Anwar Khurshid and Karim Fazil and myself and some other artists, you know, we performed there, but it was just amazing. And it's just gonna, you know, will always be cherished moments for those kind of programs because they're in that setting as well.
Yeah, nice. Shukar. So Karim bhai, it's your turn to sing a little bit for us, please.
Bilkul.
Go for it.
Damadam ya Ali Haidar, 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 mera Maula Ali Haidar, damadam ya 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 Ali Haidar, mera Maula Ali Haidar, damadam ya Ali Haidar, damadam ya Ali Haidar.
Wow.
Mashallah.
Very nice. Yeah, very nice.
Okay, like, you know, Karim, let me ask you this. You know, you hear Maula Ali song everywhere in the world. Chahe wo Hinduism ho, Ismailism ho, chahe Muslim koi apna community ko kahin bhi ho. You know, Maula Ali ka naam, you know, it's always in any devotional song.
Yeah.
And you are a devotional singer. So aapko kaisa? Why is that though? Why is that? Because I think you can answer better than anyone. Why is that कि Maula Ali का नाम हर devotional song में होता है?
अली का रुतबा तो बहुत ऊंचा रुतबा है ना. तो वो Ali was not only there when Prophet Muhammad needed him. Okay, he was the first one after Bibi Khatija to embrace Islam, and was with him all the time. So he was kind of a shoulder to him. And when he left this world, Prophet Muhammad said that मैं इल्म का शहर हूँ और अली इसका दरवाजा है. और इल्म चाहिए तो दरवाजे से दाखिल होना होगा. इसी वजह से दुनिया के जितने भी सूफी हैं, all the Sufis in the world, they believe that the spiritual door only opens through Ali.
क्या बात है, माशाल्लाह.
So true.
So
well said.
Ali ही Ali है, you know.
Ali है. क्या बात. मुझे याद है जब भी Mika Singh, when he came to Calgary first time, and he started his show, Damadam Mast Kalanda. You know, it tells you the story. It tells you the story कि क्या कितना important है Ali का नाम. You know, it doesn't matter कोई भी singer हो. लेकिन जो Ali के नाम में जो शान है, क्या बात है.
अली कुरान के साथ है, कुरान अली के साथ.
अली के साथ है. Yes.
मैं जिसका मौला हूँ, उसके अली मौला है. और हम कितने खुश नसीब हैं कि हम उसके मानने वाले हैं.
क्या बात.
और हमारे पास जो है वो जिंदा जावेद अली जो है वो हाजिर में मौजूद है. So we are
माशाल्लाह. Yes. हुसैन भाई माशाल्लाह आज का शो बड़ा, you know, हम of course we are हमें पता चल रहा है कौन-कौन आर्टिस्ट आए हैं. So we are of course, you know, Mukesh Ahmed, Amir Akbar, so this first time. So we are finding a lot of things. But there is a good conversation is going as well. I think I really like it. I think bada acha. I think jo dekh rahe hain unko bhi maza aa raha hoga. So kudos to Hussein, Azim, and Riz Jadhav as well, to your team to bring everyone together on this platform. Hussein
Thank
bhai,
you
aap
very
kya
much to
bologe?
everybody, like Hussein bhai, Riz bhai, Azim bhai, and the entire team of Suhana Safar, and also Jalal bhai and Salma appa. आप हमेशा साथ होते हैं.
Inshallah,
all our programs, So thank you very much from the bottom of our
We
hearts.
try our best. Little bit of us will be there always to help you and support anyone, anywhere. We will be always there. And your support, your viewer support, जब हमको सब देखते हैं ना, that is the most important thing. That they put their comments, they put their views, they tell us, and that encourages us to keep on continuing this program.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Hussein bhai, kya bologe?
Support and help is there. Yeah. Thank you so much, everyone. Yeah, it's very kind of you. Yeah.
Okay, Hussein, are you staying with us for the next group? Are you?
I'm staying for the next group, yes.
Okay, so you just stay here. So Amir and Akbar, so before we let you go, what do you want to say? Any last message?
Yeah.
Last message. So what it is this Suhana Safar came to us through this COVID. We did a show with Karim Bhai and Mukhi Sahib, Shafiq, this Just a Jew. And this was just a spin-off from that we came to be known. And probably Karim can elaborate a little bit more.
Yeah. So, thank you very much. I think, Mukhi Sahib and Akbar and Amira, music, as Salma Appa was saying, it brings everybody together. So, it was a Khushali time, and we were asked by the KT Jamaat to perform for them for Khushali. And we were really lucky. We were really fortunate that, Mukhi Sahib, Shafiq, Akbar, Amira, we all came together within 24 hours and we performed for the Jamaat. And so shukr, music brings us together, and that was the opportunity we had. But again, Suhana Safar is going to be exciting. It is going to be thrilling. We are so excited to be a part of this show. There is a lot of positive vibes going on.
Yeah.
So thank you very much, Hussein, Riz, and the entire Suhana Safar team for giving us this opportunity. Really, look forward to it. Very excited.
Our absolute pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Mugisa, what do you want to say before you go?
Again, as Karim just mentioned, it's going to be a fabulous show. We're very excited that you have asked us to participate, and it really works together because if you think about it, you need musicians, you also need promoters, and then you need an audience.
Yeah.
So you guys have done that, and our hats off to you. We continue to pray that you will continue that work as well, so that we can make this time that's very difficult for a lot of people that are at home, that don't go out as much, but they'll feel that, okay, you know what, at least they can turn on the tube, and they can turn on their laptop, whatever device they turn on, but they can actually plug in and get a good feeling and food for the soul.
That's right. For sure. Yeah.
So thank you so much, Amira and Akbar, Karim Bhai, and Shafiq, and Karim's daughter as well. Thank you so much for joining us at the end.
Thank you for having us. Thank you.
Yeah, and I think this is a good time to say Happy Daughter's Day, the one we just had a couple of days ago. Happy Son's Day to everyone. Yeah, I think it's good.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Nice to see you all.
Thank you, Suhana Safar. Thank you, Jalal. Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you. All the best on Saturday, guys.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah, so now, guys, ये था Amir and Akbar from Edmonton, Karim Gilani from Edmonton, and Shafiq Lalani Mukisa from Edmonton as well. Now we're going to go to our next group. Our good friend Shabnam is on the screen already. क्या हाल है शबनम भाई?
शबनम कैसे हैं आप?
ठीक है, आप कैसे?
बिल्कुल, very nice to see you.
Very good to be
keeping
back.
Well, everybody's keeping well and healthy.
Shukr.
Yeah, that's great. Welcome back, Azim.
So we have Shabnam Merali, Hussein Azim, and Aziz Sharif. We are waiting for Aziz Sharif. He's not here yet. So Shabnam Merali, of course, Shabnam Appa, let's start with you. You were on our show, back when we started the pandemic. Salaam, Namaste, Calgary. I think it was wonderful. So now you, I think, looks like you. So we see you more on social media than normal now. तो आपको कैसा लग रहा है ये pandemic में क्या हो रहा है आपका as an artist?
As an artist, I think it has been a wonderful journey as well, because वैसे तो आप लाइव कॉन्सर्ट्स वगैरह होते रहते थे तो हम मिलते थे, लेकिन चुन के लोगों को मिलते थे, whoever were present there. लेकिन अब with virtual you meet so many people, पूरी दुनिया, सारी दुनिया, and also it's giving an opportunity to artists, as आपने जैसे पहले कहा और पहले डिस्कस किया कि काफी आर्टिस्ट ऐसे जिनको मौका नहीं मिलता था और अब मौका मिल रहा है और वो आ रहे हैं बिकॉज ऑफ ऑल ऑफ यू जिन्होंने इतनी मेहनत की है बिहाइंड द सीन्स. मैं हमेशा हुसैन को कहती रहती हूँ, हुसैन पता नहीं उर्दू आप समझते या नहीं समझते.
हाँ बिल्कुल समझता हूँ, क्यों नहीं.
मैं हुसैन को हमेशा लिखती रहती हूँ कि लुक behind the scene जो आप लोग काम कर रहे हो ना, that is the one that hats off to all of you.
Yeah, you're right.
Yes.
So, when I say Hussein and I say Riz Kamaria Sahib and Azim, but also Jalal Bhai and Salma Appa, all of you and the whole team, because that is what is bringing all the artists. जिनका हमें पता भी नहीं था, like you said, it's amazing and it's a wonderful journey.
Yes, great, well said. Yeah.
Now we have Aziz Sharif as well. Aziz.
Madad, how are you?
Shukr, how are you? Good to have you on the show.
Shukr, Mala.
So this is your first time, and of course I don't know you. I think a lot of people, they don't know you.
Yeah.
So let's talk about you. Who's Aziz Sharif? If you can give us your introduction a little bit.
Sure. My name is Aziz Sharif, as you know, and I'm from Memphis, Tennessee. It's a very small Jamaat in Memphis.
Oh, okay.
I think about close to 700 to 800 people, Jamaati members here. And I've been in Memphis for a good 22 years or so.
Wow.
I've been really blessed to be a part of the Memphis Orchestra.
Okay.
And, just really, really honored to be here and sharing the screen with all of you, especially Shabnam Appa right there. I've listened to her over and over again with Jamil. And really nice to be here. And I'm truly grateful for giving me an opportunity to, come and serve the Jamaat.
Yeah.
That's really good.
Yeah, so I think so. Aziz, I think I saw you on TV the other day. You were standing behind the Trump. Was it you?
Behind
Donald Trump.
Who are you?
He's talking about Donald Trump.
I never heard that name before.
That was a few minutes ago during the political debate right now.
I'm sorry, I don't know who you're talking about.
That was Donald Duck.
Donald Trump, Donald Duck.
No, I was just saying, so you have been singing or you play, or I don't know much about you, so tell us something about your talent.
So I sing here, and we have an orchestra over here. I'm a part of Danak. That's the name of our orchestra, and we have about close to 20 members in our orchestra.
Wow, nice.
And we were again truly blessed to be a part of the National Jubilee Arts, and we went to perform.
Nice.
All of us, and we have really talented members. One of our members has also played tabla in front of Hazir Imam Shahnawaz Meghani. He's the nephew of Mumtaz drummer. If you guys have heard of it, Mumtaz Bhai used to play, in Pakistan. He's a very renowned artist, and Mumtaz Bhai's son's also in our orchestra. And then, if you have heard the song, one of the songs many songs that this gentleman Shamshuddin Budhwani has written, Poonamni Raat She is one of them.
Yeah.
Kamran Budhwani is also in our orchestra. He plays keyboard for us.
Okay.
So, like I said, very talented group of musicians and wonderful singers. And it's a shame because of COVID. Everybody cannot get together and perform. But inshallah, once all this is said and done, then because of this new platform that we have now, hopefully, we will be able to have virtual shows for the Jamaat as well.
Yes.
Group, inshallah.
Good.
Mashallah.
Nice to know that, yeah.
Yeah. So Shabna Appa, like I'll ask you the same question. During pandemic, now we are meeting so many artists now, like from Congo or UK, East Africa, Pakistan, India, it doesn't matter. So I think आपको तो बहुत अच्छा लगता है नए नए artists को देख के. I think it's because you are one of our legend, because I count you as legend, like Kamal sir, Tawfiq, so you are in the same category for me. So बड़ा अच्छा दिखता है आपको देख के. Then you are always supporting the other, artists as well.
Jalal bhai, आपने बिल्कुल सही बात कही, because to see all the youths and the young generation as well as all of them coming out, शुक्र कि हमको लगता है कि legacy जो है वो continue रहेगी. Because that was the worry, because you don't see it, only few limited people उनको अपने शहर में मौका मिलता था, और अब आप लोगों ने जो है वो दरवाजे खोल दिए हैं. आप लोगों ने really, मैं कहती हूँ बहुत ही अच्छा काम किया है, and I feel honored to be part of because I really believe in youths and younger generation and young professionals. I do believe for years and years I've worked with all of them because मुझे मालूम है कि as youths and young professionals we had a rough time in our हमारे वक्त में. तो ये जो मुझे भी मौका मिला है, मैं भी शुक्र करती हूँ, क्योंकि it is very hard as a woman to get in. So अभी नहीं, लेकिन मैं 20 साल पहले की बात करती हूँ, 25 साल पहले की, it was very hard. So अल्लाह मौला की रहमत और दया से और blessing से ये मौका मिला है, और सभी को आप लोग दे रहे हैं. Really, COVID has really opened the doors, and also it is grooming. आप groom हो रहे लोग, शौक पूरा कर रहे हैं, and also some of them are going into it as professionals as well, which is wonderful to see.
That's wonderful. Yeah, that's right.
So Shimna, let me ask you this. I know when we did our last हमने किया था Future Superstar, you were watching as well. So how did you find all the kids? Like कैसे आपको मजा आया देख के?
मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगा. इनाया, मुस्कान, all of them, they मेरे दिल के करीब हैं वो लोग. But all the other youngsters like Liam, every time उसको मैं देखती थी, जब भी टोरंटो में, मैं हमेशा कहती थी, लियम तुम्हारे साथ मुझे गाना है, प्लीज मुझे गाने दोगे. तो अब उसने हाँ कहा है मुझे, and I have to make sure that we do that, because same thing with it. Like I think it's great. और आप लोगों ने जो 3-4 महीने से जो ये काम शुरू हुआ है, since May was the first show till now, whoever you have, like youth, जो youngsters, जो बच्चे भी हैं, बड़े भी हैं, इनको आपने इन्वॉल्व किया, you can see the improvement, because there's so much work, because रियाज की जरूरत होती है, वो लोग कर रहे हैं घर पर.
And there is a healthy competition. Healthy competition. Yeah, everybody is trying to improve their, by working hard and रियाज करते हैं घर पर, and that is very important. And especially people like you, they look upon to you. कि आप जैसे लोग हैं हमारे साथ, they do. They want you people to be.
And I really enjoy, because even during Diamond Jubilee, I got the opportunity to work with a lot of youths and adults and around the world, and it was great because you can really bring that out. और अभी तक Zoom पर या हमारी बातचीत होती रहती है, and I train them sometimes and I work with them and coming out with different things, and I look forward to working with all of you as well, Aziz and Nazim and all of you, because I think it is a wonderful opportunity the virtual world has opened up.
Absolutely.
Yeah, yes, so true.
So let me ask you this, Azim, if I take you back 10 years, 20 years ago, when we didn't have the social media that big, and we didn't have the pandemic that time, and we didn't know the other artists, now the artists can reach out. They can reach to any of the senior artists. They can ask for any advice. They can use the social media to kind of showcase themselves. But when you were growing up, you didn't have that opportunity. So what do you want to say to our younger or our coming up artists?
Yeah.
That was for me. Sorry, I lost my audio for a second.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's for the younger artists. So now they have a platform they can use, like social media. They can use our station. They can use the Suhana Safar now. So what do you want to say? What do you say as the tips? How we can get better.
My tips are, if I remember correctly, one of Hazri Imam's advice was to use social media in a positive way,
Positive.
for your own, for your own benefit. So I think it's out there. We know that it works. We know it works, effectively. So use it to your advantage. Make sure that your talent is out there. And once it's out there for literally the world to see, the possibilities are endless.
So right. So right. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. And what do you say, Aziz? What do you think about all this?
Definitely piggyback on that. Social media has given us such a great opportunity that wasn't there. See, we always have challenges, but then we have to find opportunities out of those challenges. And I think COVID has definitely given us a brilliant opportunity as a Jamaat. I mean, just think about it, Smiley TV. It's such a fantastic platform that just suddenly popped up, and it's so amazing. The kind of program, the quality of the programs that they have on it, it's just outstanding. So again, that's one of the opportunities that arose, and we should, as a Jamaat, make sure that we take advantage of it. And it's truly kudos to all of you, all this, all 5-6 of you who I've seen. I've never met any of you, unfortunately, yet, but whoever is behind Suhana Safar, I've spoken to Hussein by quite a bit, but other than that, I haven't had a chance to meet any of you. But fantastic job that you all are doing. Those 2 shows prior were really, really good. And inshallah, the one coming up this Saturday is going to be fantastic as well. And I hope the Jamaat will enjoy it. Everybody will watch it and they'll enjoy it.
Definitely, definitely. Yeah, it's going to be a fun thing. Yeah. Yes. So anybody's going to sing for us a little bit?
We'll start with Shamina Appa. Why not?
Yeah.
I know that usually, as you all know, I'm into Sufic music a lot, into devotional music, but I'm also into ghazals, as you know. And maybe I'll just sing a couple lines from this ghazal, and as a tribute, because I know, Salma Pa, you asked me how has it been in the last little while, and I have lost a couple brothers in the last few weeks.
I know. It's so sad. Yeah.
So I just wanted to sing that as a tribute.
Whatever you feel.
If I can.
Yeah, please.
Is that okay? Is that okay with you, Hussein?
Please.
Please, we'd love to hear you.
I'm trying to be positive because music is giving me that, a vehicle to get over.
Yeah.
Shukr. I'm going to sing a couple lines from the one that you all know from Reshma ji. बिछड़े अभी तो हम बस कल परसों योगी में कैसे बरसों मौत न आई फिर याद क्यों आई तारे की खुदा प्यारी और रब्बा बड़ी लंबी जुदाई होठों पे आई मेरी जान दुहाई प्यारी और रब्बा बड़ी लंबी जुदाई एक तो भाई मेरे पास नहीं रे दूजे लड़की कोई आस नहीं रे दूजे लड़की कोई आस नहीं वे उस पे सावन आया उस पे सावन आया आग लगाई लंबी चार दिनों दा प्यारी और रब्बा बड़ी लंबी जुदाई लंबी जुदाई शुक्रिया
Wow, beautiful, beautiful, soulful voice you have. I love your voice. Always loved your voice.
Thank you so much. शुक्रिया
बहुत अच्छा, माशाल्लाह.
Asisma, are you from Karachi originally?
I am. I am from Karachi actually. Yeah.
Me too. मैं भी कराची से हूँ.
आप भी
मैं भी कराची से हूँ.
Oh wow.
जलाल भी कराची से हैं.
I think हुसैन को भी कराची से ही बना लेते हैं.
बना लेते हैं, ठीक है. And what about you, Azim?
मैं कराची गया हूँ.
क्या बोले कराची से नया हूँ?
गया हूँ.
नहीं, अजीम बोलता है मैं कराची गया हूँ मगर मेरे को वहाँ से निकाला भी है वो लोग ने.
जब हम वहाँ नहीं होंगे, जब निकाला होगा. अगर हम वहाँ होते तो नहीं निकालते.
Yeah.
Will you sing for something, Aziz?
Yeah, please go for it.
Yeah, sure. सोचता हूँ मगर मैं दुआ मांगता हाथ अपने उठाकर मैं क्या मांगता सोचता हूँ मगर मैं दुआ मांगता हाथ अपने उठाकर मैं क्या मांगता जब से तुझसे मोहब्बत मैं करने लगा तब से जैसे इबादत मैं करने लगा मैं काफिर तो नहीं मैं काफिर तो नहीं मगर ऐ हंसी जब से देखा मैंने तुझको मुझको बंदगी आ गई शायर तो नहीं मगर ऐ हंसी जब से देखा मैंने तुझको मुझको शायरी आ गई मैं शायर तो नहीं.
Wow. Beautiful voice you have. Beautiful. Yeah, nice.
Aziz bhai, can I ask you one question?
Yes, please. Don't put me on a spot now. I told you that, right?
Pardon?
So don't you put me on a spot though. But yeah, go ahead.
Earlier in our conversation, you mentioned the song Poonam Li Rache. I think we haven't heard that song in a while, so I think it'd be actually nice to hear you sing that. Because it's the last Kushali we had in Jamaica was back in December, so I think it would be nice. It would bring back some memories for everybody watching as well.
Sure. अंतर दबकार मायनो इनाम छे मौला मारा साचा इमाम छे अंतर दबकार मायनो इनाम छे मौला मारा साचा इमाम छे रे साचा इमाम छे रे साचा इमाम छे रे साचा इमाम छे रे छे पूनमनी रात छे 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 छे.
That was amazing. Thank you.
It's an evergreen song, isn't it?
MashaAllah.
Yeah. See, Jalal, but this is one of our hidden gems for the United States.
Yes, Yes. Love to have you on the Coffee with Jalal. Then we'll have some around with you. I will have some.
Rapid fire. Yeah, he is very good at it.
Put you on spot for sure. Yeah. There is a comment from Riz Jadavji, our good friend, everyone's good friend. There's a Shamamji, so nice to have you join us for the third Suhana Safar. What a magnificent global artist who has blessed us with tremendous music for many years. And I agreed 110% with this.
Shukar.
Yeah.
So what do you want to say? Like you are getting so much love from all of us.
And that is what helps all of us. It's a support, aapka pyar, aapka saath, and prayers. We all are blessed in different ways, and I think, and I feel blessed that I get the opportunity to be with all of you, and at the same time be part of the whole, because one person cannot do anything. It's a teamwork. It's all of us together.
Yeah.
अगर मैं स्टेज पर जाती भी हूँ तो it's not like I don't know if I shared with you एक मर्तबा पाकिस्तान में हैदराबाद में अपना शो था जहाँ पर बहुत सारे विलेज से आए हुए थे and I had no vocals on that night. बिल्कुल आवाज बंद हो गई and मुकी साहब प्रेसिडेंट साहब कहने लगे शबनम आपा अब क्या करेंगे? मैंने कहा क्या करेंगे? आवाज ऐसी नहीं थी, ऐसे बात कर रही हूँ, ऐसी नहीं थी। उन्होंने कहा क्या करेंगे? तो मैंने कहा अब वो बोले मैं बैठूंगी, क्योंकि आवाज नहीं थी, बिल्कुल आवाज ही नहीं थी। लेकिन लाइक यू सेड जलाल भाई, वी ऑल आर ब्लेस्ड। जब स्टेज पर गई, मौला सही वहां पर होते हैं।
Yes.
मैं बिलीव करती हूँ कि मौला के बगैर हम कुछ भी नहीं कर सकते, उनका साथ। तो he was there because I was able to sing 3.5 hours, लेकिन जब मैं स्टेज से उतरी नीचे तो आवाज नहीं थी।
Wow.
So I feel blessed, yes. And just like me, all of you, all of us are blessed in different ways.
Yeah.
कुछ भी करते हैं जिंदगी।
Mashallah. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. We all are blessed. Yeah.
Yes.
So Azim bhai, I think this is a great show. Bada acha lag raha hai. It's so much enjoying listening to Shamnam and Riz and Aziz Sharif and all the other artists. Azim bhai, what do you want to say? I think your show is going to be rocking inshallah as always. And, anything else you want to add?
Aziz bhai or Azim bhai? Sorry.
Azim bhai.
Well, you know what? There's a couple of buzzwords I picked up during this show of yours, which I think I will remember forever. One of them was show-with. So we're going to have a show-with on October the 3rd.
Okay.
And the second was, thanks for Hussein, Suhana alert.
That's something Riz Kamar Sahib is going to send out on Saturday morning all across North America. Everyone's phones are going to go beep, 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 beep. You'll see a notification. Suhana
alert, yeah. That's a good one, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hussein, are you staying with us for the last hour?
Yeah, I'll stay on for the next little while, and then I think Riz and them join.
Okay. So let's start with Aziz. Aziz bhai, thank you so much for your time today. And
thank you, everyone. Yeah.
Sure. What do you want to say before you go?
I just want to again express my gratitude for having me on the show and giving me an opportunity for Suhana Safar as well. I truly feel blessed, and pray that this is a great success. And I hope that it's going to help others who are hidden, who are a little, kind of scared, or I should say that they're really reluctant, I should say, they should come out, and because there's so much talent out there in our Jamaat, it's unbelievable, So I hope these kind of programs will give them opportunity to go ahead and come out. And I just plugged in a little earlier, and somebody was saying, because we are in our home's comfort, so it's so much easier. And I think that's so true. So if anybody's listening and they are really shy, they don't want to do it, trust me, go ahead and give it a shot. It's a wonderful opportunity for you. And inshallah, the program is going to be success, and I wish you all the best for future programs as well. Thank you for having me.
And nice to meet you.
And Shabnam Baba, what do you want to say?
मैं भी यही कहूंगी कि show is going to be 150% really good. because from the first one to second one, and it's always getting better and better and better.
Yeah.
And also to see such talent. But all I would say is, K. Hussain and Zimbhai and Rizba, Kamra Sahib, and all of you, we will have to plan something really, really big with all this artists together in real concert after.
Yeah,
So
that's
we
Inshallah.
must do that, because I think jitna bhi ho sake, I know it's not, but it's going to be a great show and we're going to have fun.
Inshallah, inshallah. Thank you.
I
Thank you
really
so
want to
much.
thank all of you. Thank you.
Thank you.
I think if we do a live show, I think we can fly Aziz Bhai down from Memphis in Air Force One. I think we'll be able to get permission.
No, but I would love to come. I come to Canada. My parents live in Vancouver, so I would
nice.
come there quite
Aziz
often.
we'll get you.
Inshallah.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. All the best till we meet again.
Thank you so much. Shukriya bahut
Thank you.
bahut.
All the best. Keep safe and healthy. Bye.
Jali Madad. Okay, bye.
Jali Madad, Jali Madad.
Okay, so these are Shabnam Merali, Aziz Sharif from Tennessee, and of course Azim from Toronto. And now we'll wait for our new group. I think they're going to join us anytime. So it's on Saturday, 5:30 Pacific, 6:30 Mountain, 7:30 Central, and 8:30 Eastern. I think we cover all the time zone and everything. I think this is, so Hussain, until everyone joins. So what do you want to add? The one we haven't covered it yet.
I just, like I said, I think we're lucky. Lots of talent, lots of hidden talent. I think people will be surprised.
Yeah.
We found artists have come forward, as I said, from Tennessee, from the U.S., from Montreal. So I think it'll be a good show. I think it'll be bigger and better than what everyone is expecting. So
yeah,
we'll look forward to it.
Yeah, that's good. That's
yeah,
good.
it's going to be, inshallah.
Okay. Fitur. Yalam Irfan.
Hi, Almadad. Hi, everyone.
Yali Madad Irfan.
Hey.
Hi, good to see you all.
Yeah, nice to meet you virtually.
Likewise. Thank you.
Yeah.
So Irfan, until your other group joins us, I think okay. Now we have our good friend as well. Let me add first. That's Satish from the Desi Fest. Yeah, Satish.
It's the party time. What's up?
Nice. The races here. Yeah.
So welcome to our show, and Irfan, welcome to our show, and of course, like Kamra Sahib and Hussain as well. So
we got Sats B in the house.
Hey.
So we'll start with Irfan, then we'll move to our good friend at Desi Fest as well. So Irfan, tell us about your band, because I know you had a Moise in your band as well.
Yes, yeah. Thank you so much. Unfortunately, Moise and Hassan can't join us because of some last-minute errands they had to run. So I apologize on their behalf. In terms of just the intro to our band, it's called Fitur. Moise, our drummer, has been on this show already. I think you've talked to him for one of the collaborations he did a few months ago. But yeah, I'm the lead singer, composer, and songwriter for the band. And it's just something I do alongside my day job, and I enjoy doing it. So it's been fun so far.
Great. Nice to know that. Yeah.
Go ahead, Salmaji.
Yeah, no, it's so much diversification is there, and that is bringing a lot of strength to everything, from every perspective and from everywhere we are getting people from different cities, from different backgrounds, and that is going to make it so much fun for everyone. Everybody's coming together, and that's what it is, that we all are getting together because of everybody's organization, support, help. We all are going to be having a lot of fun on Saturday because of all this.
Yeah,
so
that's great,
yeah, that is great.
Yeah, and Hussain and Riz, so this is the first time. So you guys are partnered with Desi Fest, our good friend Satish here as well. So we'll talk to Satish, and welcome to the show, Satish. Good to have you here.
Oh man, so glad to be here. the best looking crew of a live show right now online. Hands down.
Great to hear that.
Yeah, let me say this. When pandemic started, when everyone moved to online, so the first group I noticed it was a Desi Fest. Seriously, and when I noticed that so much energy you like used to have, like you had kind of the song playing, and you and your daughter were dancing, and it was so much energy, so much live, kind of the living kind of thing. And then we noticed you had some of our own from like, artists from like our own community as well, and everyone starts to shine. They were coming on to our show, they were going to your show as well, and everyone sharing each other. I think this is great. And finally, you are here on our show as well.
Yeah,
it's a great partnership with Suhana Safar, and there is more to come in a couple of days, Satish.
Yeah, 100%. I'm super excited. Hussein and I know each other long time ago, and it's so nice to reconnect and get back into music. And I think that's one of the things that we've really enjoyed since April is a lot of the old rules of engagement, like distance and time and season and ticket prices and all these hurdles that somehow allowed us to like be in our own little world, and now is gone. And people that are pure of heart with good intentions and good love for each other, we all found a way to go online and get connected like never before. And so for me, I hope even after we beat COVID as the world, that we can continue this support for each other.
That should be our aim, to do this, COVID or no COVID, we have to be together, gel together, and produce a lot of good things from what we are doing right now.
Exactly.
Yeah, it should be like this. Yeah.
So, Sin, Satish for a while now, for years and years. So who buys the lunch? Because you always in the restaurant somewhere all the time.
Listen, Hussein always buys the lunch. Hussein always buys the lunch.
I think the question is who's buying the next lunch?
I have 2 kids, so anytime he wants to buy me lunch, I let him buy lunch. But he also promised he's gonna sing a song, so I'm just waiting at some point to sing a song, because Hussein, you said one day you're gonna sing a song.
I did sing one in the shower today, but you missed it.
So Kamran Sahib, now we have a Desi Fest on board as well, plus your own group as well, and of course we are doing from our part as well. I think it's going to be a rocking show. So how do you feel this collaboration?
I think it's great. Like I say, having Desi Fest on board, I mean, you've actually given a lot of great content. You've given opportunity to a lot of again, our Ismaili community as well. Showcasing a lot of the talent out there. I think knowing Hussein as well for a long time, we know that there's artists globally now, right? And the fact is, with this pandemic, everybody's been looking for that avenue. Like even with my Diamond Jubilee group page, I mean, again, we've got like 55,000, and you've got so many thousands of people. Yeah. I think as we are online, the craving that most of these artists are looking for is a platform where they can actually project themselves. I mean, obviously YouTube is there, but what you do, and I've seen some of your content, I mean, you mesmerize the scene, honestly, like with some of the jiving and grooving that you do with your daughter, and it's hats off. I put it on my big TV screen and I'm dancing around with you. So
she has no idea. This is all blackmail material that I'm saving up.
Very good.
Exactly. She has no idea that I have recordings of everything.
Nice.
And she just turned 13, so this is my daddy mode to like make sure everybody knows my daughter. So she wherever she goes, somebody's gonna keep an eye on her. It's a master plan.
Yeah. So Irfan, where are you? Are you in New York, Irfan?
I used to be in New York, but I think during the pandemic, I decided to move to Texas, where my wife is from. Yeah. So I've been here for about 3 months at this point.
How are the things there? Are they better than before, like for COVID-wise? Are the things
I think the cases are still pretty high up there. So
yeah,
it's just that people have started to treat this situation as normal. So I think that's the only difference, that it's increasingly becoming more and more normal to be outside wearing a mask and not to feel weird about it. So
yeah, we all have to be positive about it. We cannot just isolate ourselves. If we can do all the proper things and be out there, then we should be. Yeah, it's important. Right, we have a new norm, which is called. So we should have to follow that, and we should be okay.
Yeah, and I would echo like everything that's been said about the pandemic and the silver lining for artists, like including my own band. Because when it started, we started off with a virtual concert back in March. It was just a random idea. Back then, these like shows weren't even that common. Which was like, I think, our first video on YouTube too. And it kind of like got traction. And followed by that, I had this inspiration to start writing some original music. And we wrote a song about the pandemic, which is like, that's kind of how it all started, like writing original music. And then, you know, as it went on, I came across the Suhana Safar opportunity. Of course, you know how it's like, you get all these forward messages, and it was totally random for me. And I saw that, you know, the show was coming up in October. So it was really exciting. And then I was in contact with Hussein ever since, and he's been so helpful. And it's really mind-blowing to think of this space where so many artists from so many different contexts can come together. And, you know, it's a fun opportunity, but also gives exposure to a lot of aspiring and young artists like myself. So I'm grateful for the opportunity and all the great work the Suhana team, Safar team has done so far.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
So Satish, you know, since the pandemic, you know, what do you see the difference like among your viewers before and after? Like, you know, what do you want to, like, you know, any changes you see? You got all kinds of people are watching now?
You know, I think we're seeing a really interesting new wave, meaning in the beginning when the pandemic started and we went online, everybody was looking for content that they already knew. They wanted the same nostalgic feeling. Everybody was singing the same kind of songs, the same playlists, the same, you know, big golden era. And then as that started to wave down, now we have an opportunity to expose people to new talent. Because they're looking for new ideas, new concepts, new melodies. We did our first Desi Fest Originals show tonight. For the first time, we had a South Asian artist, Subi, who sang for over an hour with all original music, English and Hindi. And you never see that because, you know, original artists typically don't have a space because we want things that we like when we book artists. And so I think there's a really interesting opportunity now for musicians and artists to experiment, be brave, create content, because we don't have the same hurdles of, oh, I need to get booked and there's a venue and I need to fill the room. Now you can just go live and just share, which I think is beautiful. We're seeing some incredible content. And Irfan is an example of artists where they're extremely humble. Like, you got to pull it out of them. Another artist, she's on the list there, Fatima from Vancouver. Same, when we chatted, very humble, very grateful, and then they go live and it's magic. Like, I think we had one of the most viewed shows on our showcase, and I was sitting there going, is this the same lady that I sound checked yesterday? That was like super shy and conservative, and now there's like 300 people watching her for 2 hours, right? So I think we're people like us that have the opportunity to create platforms. If we start to invite folks that are creating original content, experimental content, we give the culture some room to breathe, which I think is really magical. That's going to happen the next 3-4 months.
Yeah, you're so right. So right. Yeah, so sad. Yeah.
So your Kamran Sahib, you know, I think
Hussein's mouth moving, but you're muted.
Hussein, what do you want to say, Hussein? No, do you want to unmute yourself, Hussein?
Oh, there we go.
There you go.
I'm trying to figure out how technology works. I was asking. You said Fatima was shy, but I'm wondering, was Irfan shy on soundcheck the other day for Desi Fest? Or was he okay?
Yeah, that's what I said. Like, you know, so many of these artists that we meet, they're very humble and very, very quiet and shy, and then like the mic comes on, and and I wish I had recorded like Irfan and I's like sound check time, and then like play it for you guys with the artist time when he sang one song. And it's a night and day difference, incredible. And I think that's the magic that we don't get to see in live shows before.
Yeah.
And we get to see sort of the human behind the music. And that for me, as you know, I've been in this business for 14 years now, and we've never seen that before. And
you're right.
peek behind the curtains of like, who is this singer and where do they come from and why do they choose the songs they choose? And that story, I think, is even more important as we feel like what's going to happen in the next couple of years.
Yeah. So, like, Riz Jadoti, do you think it will continue, like all these online events, like our show, your show, and Desi Fest extra?
Yeah, we might have to go to the model of maybe an online ticketing system. Right? Because the thing is, I mean, the pandemic has been a great avenue for artists. Let's put it that way, right? But again, from a showmanship, if we will, you still get that encouragement, whether it's going to be, and maybe Satish, you agree with me that at some point, because we've all heard the term, and I said this earlier on in the other segment, it's great to be somewhat of a starving artist and use the social media platform to get out there. But at some point, people's livelihoods depend on their music, their passion to create music, right? So I think at some point, somebody will turn around and create that. And I think, Satish, correct me if I'm wrong, you've done shows where you've actually had an online ticket system. And you still get the attraction, correct?
Yeah, 100%. So we actually, not to plug, but I think it's an interesting conversation. A year ago, we started building this technology called Applause. And the whole idea behind it was to get fans tipping artists during live events. I've been to enough beautiful guzzle nights and people walk up and throw the 5 and 20 and 100. I said, man, how do we replicate that at a live event? And how can we get artists to earn some more money? And we launched it in March in anticipation of testing for Desi Fest this year. And then everything sort of went, left. But so many artists that signed up are using it to earn tips during their live shows. 30, 50. But if this is your livelihood and you go live every single day, well, if you can make $100 an evening, that pays for a mortgage, that pays for food, that keeps bills paid. And so I think we as organizers need to encourage our fans, because I love fans, but they'll give you what you ask, right? You want them to show up, you want them to comment, you want them to hit the heart button. They'll give you what we ask them, and now we start asking them to open up the wallet. And as organizers and artists, find a way to price things in a manner that people can afford. Those artists that came in the door going, hey, I'm 10,000, 20,000, 15,000. Those days have changed. So to win back the customer wallet, we need to really think about great quality innovation, and people like us on the call need to be brave enough to say, look, we're going to do ticketed shows. It might take 50 before it makes sense, but we got to do the first 49 shows.
True.
You're right. So true.
Like, whatever you guys like Satish, you do, of course, Riz Jadhav, you do, Salman, we do, day in, day out, weekly, weekly. I think it takes time, energy as well. And of course, we are here for 3 hours, then our lighting and internet, everything, because bills are on the, like it comes. So I think it'll be nice to get some kind of, at least we can pay our minimum thing, I think it'll be nice to, I think, it's a great idea. But it all depends. We have to do 49 shows first, then the 50. Yeah.
So, Jalal, where do I send tonight's invoice?
So I will send it to you by email.
I think Riz, I think for this time we're okay to send them to Azim.
That's right. That's
okay, so Irfan, as an artist, so how do you like this pandemic? Do you use social media? Because I don't see you that much on social media. So how do you like it? How do you kind of get benefit from the social media these days?
I don't post that much, but every time we have a song that we've put together, I post that. I try to promote it on our Instagram page, our Facebook page, YouTube, and share it within our circles. But of course, one thing we have been struggling with again is while the pandemic has provided an avenue for everyone to put themselves out there and do a lot of these shows, but it's also saturated this market, if you were to call it that. Now there's a lot more competition, and there's so much going on to grab like the attention of the audience. Is definitely a challenge, and personally, given my nature, being not very active on social media doesn't help in this case.
Yeah, true.
But I think it's shows like this, and then also like maybe trying to do something unique, because prior to the pandemic, my focus had almost entirely been on doing covers. But since this started, I've been focusing a lot more on originals, and we have already produced like 3 songs in like 3
Nice. Very good.
That's one thing I'm hoping, that if it picks up, maybe we'll gain some traction. But I mean, but social media is the way to go, I think, in this day and age.
Yeah, that's it. What I've noticed, Satish, maybe you can kind of echo on it. What I've noticed, if you're active on social media, let's say you're active, people are following, great. If you take a 2 weeks break, they will forget you. Because there's so much competition. If there's so many artists are going on. If you go on vacation for 2 weeks, they will forget you. What do you say?
Yeah, no, I agree, man. I agree. Look, I have a love-hate relationship with social media. With the job of being, in the music business, you have to stay public, but at the same time, how much do you want to be public, right? And we sort of experienced it because prior to, Desi Fest being canceled this year as a live event, we were really noisy between, like March and June. And then we did our, week-long festivities, and then we disappeared for a good part of the year. And so our Facebook page, our Instagram page, our Twitter page was active, but there was no real purpose outside of the festival. And then when we decided April that we're going to over-invest in content, we were live from April 4th until end of July every single night. We didn't miss a date. And we over-invested to create this movement to not just create content, but also show people what the blueprint is. Because I had never done live streaming. I can show you, my basement one day where we got cameras and lighting gears and green.
Yes, I saw that.
We invested in so much to try to figure out what to do, because not a lot of the artists we worked with had the gear or the environment, so they don't have the funding to go experiment. So we're like, hey, so our social media all of a sudden had a purpose. It wasn't just, hey, we're doing a show. It's here's how we did it. Here's what we bought. Here's the gear we used. Here's the mistakes we made. Here's what it looked like mid-show when the internet died. And what did we do?
Yes.
So our social media space now really focuses on education and storytelling. We no longer just say, hey, is Irfan, but it's like, who are you? Where are you from? Why are you singing? What songs? People connect with people that makes them, feel like there's something inside them that they see. So if Irfan's going to get the fans that he wants, or we're going to get the right audience for Desi Fest, they have to fall in love with like why we do stuff and not just what we do. And that's how we don't compete. All the shows are important for the culture, but what we do resonates to just amount of the right people that allow us to keep doing it.
Yeah. Well said. Well said.
So yeah.
Ji Salma ji.
Yeah. What should I say? Let's hear something from you, Irfan. Will you be able to sing or?
Sure.
Yeah,
sure.
It'd be nice to hear something from you.
I can try. I can maybe play a song and sing. It's always a struggle to think of a song to do in these live shows, but let me. भर दो झोली मेरी या मोहम्मद, लौट कर मैं ना जाऊंगा खाली, भर दो झोली मेरी या मोहम्मद, लौट कर मैं ना जाऊंगा खाली। भर दो झोली मेरी या मोहम्मद, लौट कर मैं ना जाऊंगा खाली, लौट कर मैं ना जाऊंगा खाली। कुछ नवासों का सदकाता हो, घर पे आया हूँ बनकर सवाली। भर दो झोली ना भीजी, भर दो झोली आका जी, भर दो झोली। तुम्हारे आस्ताने से जमाना क्या नहीं पाता, तुम्हारे आस्ताने से, तुम्हारे आस्ताने से जमाना क्या नहीं पाता, कोई भी दर पे खाली मांगने वाला नहीं जाता। भर दो झोली, भर दो झोली मेरी सरकारे मदीना, भर दो झोली मेरी ताजदारे मदीना। लौट कर मैं ना जाऊंगा खाली, लौट कर मैं ना जाऊंगा खाली।
Wow.
Ah, beautiful,
Very
beautiful.
good. You got a very unique voice. Very
Yes,
good.
yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
Very
Because,
nice.
so Stan, okay, now we're gonna start with you as our end of the show comment. What do you wanna say?
I just want to give a special thanks to Jalal by your team, Satish and Desi Fest. Special thanks to Riz and Azim for putting up with me for the third show in a row. Riz knows we go back and forth. I think at 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning, trying to figure out what's going on where, right, Riz?
Yeah.
I think it's gonna start more as of tonight.
I think so. Yeah.
Now that I've got you up till 10:30 today, and I got you home early, so special a big thank you to Satish because I'm not sure how many of you saw, but Irfan was on Desi Fest a couple of days ago. He was amazing, right? So yeah, he was great. But I think it's kind of cool because we collaborate, like Jalal by your show, Desi Fest, Suhana, Safar, and we're finding all these different artists. I think that's key because in a time like this, working together, we end up working stronger than working in pieces, right? For example, for this week, we've got a lot of nice lineups for Desi Fest. Satish reached out to us. Tomorrow, we have Dr. Karim Gilani at 7:30. On Thursday, we have our one and only Liam Jadavji. And on Friday, we've got Neelam Makani on Desi Fest. So I think it's good.
Wow. Nice.
A lot. As is Desi Fest has so much talent, but Satish has asked me, and he said, "Hey, I want to call on a bunch of your artists from Suhana Safar," and we said, "Yeah, let's work together on it." So I think that's a big thing for us.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
But I think you know what? Every time I turn my phone on, I get like 200 notifications on social media, and it's all about Suhana Safar. It's all over the place, I think. So it'll be a good show. It'll be a good weekend.
Great.
We're going live, obviously, on a lot of pages on the Business Diamond Jubilee page, Desi Fest, Coffee with Jalal, and Suhana Safar. So I think, as Riz said earlier, any device or any TV or any laptop you turn on, if you don't see Suhana Safar, that means your internet's not working probably. So if your Wi-Fi is down, you won't see it, but if your Wi-Fi is working, you'll see us everywhere. You cannot miss us.
Suhana alert. That is a right word.
So
yeah.
I think, and I think special thanks to Riz. I call him our president. So when him and I talk, I call him President Riz. So we've given him the title of President of Suhana Safar. For all the hard work he does, all the back end work, a lot of the editing. I would say all of the editing comes from Riz's side. So lots of hours, lots of man hours. So special thank you, Riz.
Thank you. No, it's fun. It's been great. I mean, most of this has been such a wonderful experience because even among all the artists, we don't know each other personally, but we've gotten to know each other, right? And it's the family keeps growing, and it's great. And as Hussein said, like this Saturday, any tablet, anywhere you turn on a TV, like we've programmed it, suhanasafar.ca, even CNN. I think I'm going to put a call in right now. They're not going to hold his live feed for the vote. We're going to get all of that. So,
That's right.
I mean, let's get it out there on social media this weekend, and Saturday is going to be a really rocking night.
Satish, what do you want to say?
I'm just excited, man. I think, being able to partner with you guys and get exposed to some incredible new talent, that's really been our vision from the day we started this 13 years ago. How do we, bring the community together? How do we share stories?
Yeah.
How do we break down the walls? And how do we truly become an inclusive community? And and that's the best part about what's happening with the pandemic for us is exposure and partnerships, and being digital made it really simple to just all fall into place and help each other. And so we hope we'll get to profile more artists with you guys, and our community is growing with everybody's support, and the talent pool is incredible. Like I've seen some sneak peeks, and I was like, man, this is such a beautiful time to show kind of what we have in this country. And I hope with all the advertising you guys do and all the work I do and all the stuff that we do, we can start to drown Bollywood a little bit. Make it sound louder, the Americans sound louder. So.
Great. Yeah. Thank you.
You don't hear Coffee with Karan anymore. You know that, right? It's all Coffee with Jalal.
Now it's all about Jalal. Coffee with Jalal. Yeah.
Just kidding. Irfan, what do you want to say before you go?
I just want to thank everyone who is on this call for the opportunity to be here, as well as to perform for Suhana Safar. It's been a great journey, and we look forward to continuing the partnership. And again, on behalf of my band members, Moez and Hassan, I would like to echo some of the earlier messages, that have been put forward. Basically, that keep supporting young artists, new artists, underground music, and I think that's really important. So the talent keeps getting discovered. So thank you so much.
Very well said. Very well said.
Thank you, everyone, once again.
Thank you.
Have a good rest for next. It's coming up soon, and come up with a great energy and great program, and it is going to be great. And with everybody's help and support,
I think Riz has his. I think Riz has his.
You need that. You need
ready
to
to
have
go.
that.
ना कामने सब भी चाय तैयार है, चाय ने कुकी तैयार है.
That's right.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Hussein.
Thank you so much.
Satish.
Thank you. Bye, everyone. All the best.
Thank you, Kamran sir. Thank you, Satish. All the best.
Thanks.
Good night. Good night.
So guys, ये थे Suhana Safar team from 6 o'clock Mountain Time now. It's 8:30 Mountain, 2.5-hour show, long show. Thanks for everyone जिन्होंने देखा, सुना, share किया, comment किया. And now it's our time to go. I'm tired too now. Salma ji.
Yeah. You take care and rest also, and come back with a bang on Saturday.
Yes. Saturday we'll have inshallah 2 o'clock show again.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Ali Madad, everyone. Salma ji, Ali Madad.
All the best.
Yes.
Stay
We'll
healthy
see you
and
guys on
safe,
Saturday.
everyone. Bye.
That's right. Bye-bye.